She cheated and I took revenge. I stared at the photo on my phone, the one my friend Jake had sent me earlier that day. It was blurry, but I didn't need perfect resolution to see what was happening. There she was, Mia, my girlfriend of 2 years, holding hands with some guy I didn't recognize, leaning in close, her laugh frozen in the frame. My stomach twisted, a mix of rage and heartbreak bubbling up. I could hear Jake's voice in the text that accompanied the photo. "Hate to be the one to tell you, man, but you deserve better. Deserve better." The words echoed in my head as I sat alone in my car, parked outside the coffee shop where I'd once waited for Mia during her late-night brainstorming sessions. All those moments we'd shared, all those times I'd been there for her, helping her with her art shows, listening to her worries, were suddenly nothing more than lies. But I wasn't about to scream or cry. That wasn't me. If Mia thought she could betray me and walk away unscathed, she had another thing coming. The plan started forming the moment I saw the photo. I wasn't going to confront her directly, not yet. Mia had her big gallery opening in a week, the culmination of years of work. It was the event she'd been dreaming about since I met her. I knew her world revolved around that night, and I was going to make sure it was unforgettable, for all the wrong reasons. The days leading up to the event were excruciating. Every time she texted me, pretending everything was normal, I had to bite my tongue to keep from blowing up. When we saw each other, she kissed me like nothing had changed, like she hadn't shattered my trust. The night of the opening arrived, and I showed up early, carrying my camera bag. I could see her across the room, mingling with guests, glowing with pride. She looked stunning, as always, and for a moment, a pang of doubt crept in. Was I really going to do this? Then I remembered the photo, the texts, the lies. Mia spotted me and waved, making her way over. "Ethan," she said, her voice warm and excited. She hugged me tightly, and I could feel the weight of her charm, the same charm that had fooled me for so long. "I'm so glad you're here," she said, pulling back to look at me. "This night wouldn't be the same without you." I forced a smile. Wouldn't miss it. When the speeches began, I slipped away to the corner of the room where the AV equipment was set up. I had spent hours preparing for this moment. The evidence was all on my phone. The photos, the texts, the proof of her betrayal. Mia's voice carried across the gallery as she took the stage, thanking everyone for their support and talking about her journey as an artist. She looked so confident, so untouchable. I tapped a button, and the projector hummed to life. The first image appeared on the wall behind her, Mia and the guy from the cafe, their hands intertwined. Then the texts started cycling through. "I miss you already. Ethan has no idea." The room went silent. The whispers started a moment later, growing louder with each new slide. Mia stopped mid-sentence, her smile frozen in confusion as she turned to look behind her. Her face drained of color when she saw what everyone else was seeing. What is this?" she stammered, her voice cracking. I stepped forward, my voice cutting through the stunned silence. "You wanted everyone to see your work, Mia," I said, keeping my tone calm but firm. I thought I'd add some context. The gallery owner rushed to shut off the projector, but it was too late. The crowd wasn't looking at the paintings anymore. They were looking at her. Mia turned back to me, her eyes wide, her mouth opening and closing like she was searching for the right words. But I wasn't interested in what she had to say anymore. I walked out before anyone could stop me, the crisp night air hitting my face like a wake-up call. I felt lighter, like I'd finally let go of the weight she'd been dragging me down with. It wasn't about revenge, not really. It was about taking back my dignity, about making sure she couldn't hide behind her lies any longer. And as I walked into the city lights, leaving the chaos behind me, I smiled. It wasn't healing, but it was enough. For now.